Hi, Olanrewaju Oyenike. Hi everyone, good evening. Good evening. How's your day going? Or how did your day go if you were in Nigeria? How you doing? Please say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. I always like to know where my clients are watching from. Tell me where you're watching from. If you're just joining, tell me where your country that you're watching from, states that you're watching from. My day is good. It's night here, so my day was good. My night is the one that is going. Okay. Olanrewaju Yenike from Nigeria. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everyone. Tell me where you're watching from. Which country, which state are you watching? In Nigeria. Oh, Renate Loretta watching from London. Nice to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Please tell me where you're watching from. I always like to know where most of my audience are watching from so that I can factor that in, when I'm creating some products or stuff like that. So, guys, tonight I want to talk about why you keep having relationships and marriage problems. Why you keep having relationship and marital problems. So if you're just joining or you're just following me, or if you have been following me for a while, you know my story, but if you're just following, let me share again. Good evening, Kani, Miriam. Where are you watching from? Nice to have you. Please, when you join, tell me where you're watching from. I like to know where you're watching from. So you know my story. Had a child at 19, 14 heartbreaks, 15 abortions, a divorce before I got married again. So, meaning that relationship problems. Okay, Kani is watching from Lagos, Nigeria. That's good. Thank you. Relationship problem was an issue. Hi, White. How you doing? So I was going. I was going from one relationship to another relationship. I was going from one pain to another pain. So, and this is why I have decided to share this night. While you keep having relationship problems and marital problems, why you keep having, some people think, why? Am I not good enough? What's going on? Why am I dating this type of people? Why am I marrying this type of people that are always hurting me? Why is it that I choose people that don't listen to me? Why is it that I choose people that hurt me? Why is it that I'm another thing? Why am I always being cheated on? That's another thing. I know somebody who every man she has dated has cheated on her. There's a reason why. It cannot just be, that's how all men are. It's not possible. It's not true. Not all men cheat. So if you have been choosing only men who cheat on you, then there's a problem. Or women who cheat on you, then there's a problem. So why you keep having relationship and marital problems? Number one is because of where you're coming from. I mention this every time. Because of where you're coming from. The home you come from determines the kind of relationships you have. You don't know. You may not know. If you come from a broken home, if you come from a polygamous home, if you come from a turbulent home, if you've come from that tendency, that probability that your marriage will be like your parents. There is that tendency. Why and why? Because subconsciously, that is what you know. That is what you grew up seeing. That is what you are used to. For instance, you grew up in a polygamous home. Your dad has, different wives. Or your mom has been married to different men. It will not be a big deal to you to be dating a guy that has a girlfriend. You just be like, he likes me. Oh my goodness, see what Joke Maps is saying. You are too fine, ma. We can't even concentrate on the message. Biko, please concentrate. Thank you. Thank you for that compliment, but please concentrate on this message. It's very, very important. So if you grew up in a home where you see your daddy is married to different women, or he has different women, even though he's not married to them, different women have children for him, or your mom, subconsciously you will attract and choose those type of men who are polygamous in nature. You won't know, and because it won't be a big deal to you when he says, have a girlfriend, but we're not doing well, like we have issues, we're not too close like before. That's a problem. But you will go and date somebody like that, and then you'll be surprised that he's cheating. You'll be somebody that has no respect for relationship. Obviously, you too, you have no respect for relationships. You have no respect for people being taken. You have no respect. So you are wondering why? Because you're dating somebody who tells you he has a girlfriend. And to you, you'll be like, whoa, I beg, he's not married. It's just girlfriend. You get? If he cannot respect one girlfriend, what makes him think he would respect you? What makes you think that he will respect you? So, even when he marries you, he's still going to have multiple women. There are some men, they cannot... I know somebody that told me that since he was 13 and he started dating girls at 13, he has never had one girl. So now he's married, but he has multiple baby mamas, multiple friends, girlfriends. And you'll be crying. Why is he treating me like this? Why are you not making me happy? But now you curse him. Now you go and pick somebody that says, I'm in a relationship, or somebody that is married, I'm about to leave my wife. My wife is not making me happy. Oluwatoyin says, you're looking so stylish, Coach. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. It's like this night. Thank you, guys. I'm seeing your comments, ladies. Thank you. It's like I'm looking fly tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much, Oluwatoyin. I appreciate that. Thank you. This is encouraging me. I'll become more stylish as time goes on. Thank you. I appreciate you. So this is one of the reasons why you are having relationships and marital problems, because of the people you're choosing. You come from a home where there are no boundaries. People sleep with each other. Everybody cheats. I know one guy who said to me that his family, everybody has a side chick. If that is where you come from, you're going to be weak in your boundary setting subconsciously. And that is what you will, those are the kind of men you would like. Those are you will even be telling yourself, he has swag, he has attitude, but he's not faithful. He has other girls, but you don't mind because he has shown interest in you. After all, he's not married. Well, these days, no single guy anymore. No single guy. Now, person where you see, you go collect. No single guy. You are deceiving yourself. You are postponing your tears because you will still cry. If you follow somebody that has no respect for his girlfriend in a relationship, or has no respect for his wife, you will cry very soon. Because what he's doing to the person, he will do it to you. He will tell you, no, I just like you. I just love you. I can't. It's a lie. Because that person has boundary issues. That person has faithfulness issues. So it's just a matter of time. You will join the gang. You will cry very soon. So, where you're coming from is important. And this is why you need to reorientate yourself. You need to unlearn some of the things you learned from your parents' marriage, from your growing up years that are not serving you. You need to unlearn them and learn new things. And particularly, I like to speak to divorced women or women who are separated, they have a broken marriage. A lot of these type of women have the habits of dating married men. I just find it absurd. And they'll tell me, Lara, I'm single now. I'm no longer married. I have 3 children. I have 4 children. Who will be with me? Oh, so you will leave your own husband. I don't understand it. You will leave your own husband and break up with him for whatever, and then go and become a side chick to another married man. I don't get it. Make it make sense. It already says that something is wrong with your mindset, with how you think. It used to hurt me. Like, when women tell me these things, women that are doing well in their fields, women that are making money, women that are, their lives, they are leaders in their sphere of lives. But you will leave your own husband. Yes, of course, I understand. Divorce happens, separation happens. You will leave and then go and now start dating another man that is married. I don't understand it. I've been saying it for so long now. If this is you, stop it. You have low self-esteem. Stop it. You can get a single guy, even if you have 4 children, I'm telling you. But the problem is that your mindset. I don't know what's going on. Can anybody see me? Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Please let me know. I don't understand what's going on. It's like my network is doing one kind. Please, if you can see me, if you can hear me, please let me know. Please, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, thank you. I was already wondering. I guess it was my network. Thank you. So if this is you are a single woman or a divorced woman, or thank you, Olamile Kwandidej, thank you, Renette Loretta, but you are now a side chick. It's shocking to me. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why? Some people tell me, oh, I don't want to get married again, but I want to be enjoying myself. So why can't you go and enjoy yourself with a single man, with another man that is probably divorced or unmarried or anything? Why? A widower or anybody? Why does it have to be with a married man? Something is wrong with your mindset, which is why you have issues, because your path is not straight. Your way is not straight. Your way is like this. Or you are dating 5 people at once. You are dating 4 people. You are dating 2 people. You are dating 3 people. Something is wrong. He no go pay you. You go still cry. Why can't you be straightforward? Some people will say, oh, Coach Lara, I've been straight in the past, but I keep having heartbreak. Okay, so now that you now want to be crooked, that's when you will not have heartbreak. I pity you. Change your ways. Your mindset is what is wrong with you. You have a terrible mindset. You have a warped mindset about dating and marriage. You have the street mindset. Street. You collect another woman, man. Nobody they single for this Lagos, for this Abuja, for this Port Harcourt. Hey, you must collect somebody else's. That's nonsense. You have no value for yourself. You have absolutely no value for yourself. You have low self-esteem. You have low self-worth. You see yourself as, I'm not worth it enough for one man to want to be with. So I have to play games. I have to collect somebody else's man. I have to date a man that has 3 girlfriends. I have to be a baby mama. You have very low self-worth. And you need to get into therapy. You need to change your mindset. That is one of the reasons why you keep having relationships problem. Because you date from a place of scarcity. Women are more than men. Oh, by the way, I have just realized that thing is not true. Hey,
Me too, I used to say it in the past that men are more, women are more than men, so blah blah blah. But because that's what people tell us, apparently it's a lie. Go on Google. It was somebody that was like, Lara, this thing is a lie. Let's check on Google. From the census of Nigeria, from the last one, the current one, from the world census, women are not more than men. So this is the problem. We listen to lies. We listen to what people tell us, because we naturally have a weak mindset. That's the problem. We naturally have a weak mindset, So we listen to lies. We follow the crowd. That's the problem. You follow the crowd. They say that this is to keep a man. This is what you must do. You too, because you are not grounded. You're not a grounded person. You are like this, wishy-washy. If they say, this is what they are doing today, oh, okay, let's follow. This is what they are doing now, oh, okay. You have no willpower. You are not a grounded person. You have a low and unhealthy sense of identity. So you just do whatever people say. Men, this is men of these days, they don't have time. Men of these days, they are looking for this one. Men of that days, that the women of these days. Are you looking for men of these days? Is there only one person you want? Is it not? Women of the... I tell this story all the time. Me, I am very old school when it comes to relationship and marriage. Thankfully, because I know myself. I cannot come with all this modern day dating, it doesn't work for me. Because of this, I refuse to do the modern day dating. I refused to date before I got married again. I refused to date because I know that I don't want modern men. I don't want the modern day man. So all these, let's meet at this one. Let's go on this cruise. Let's go because of what? I don't do all of that. I was just waiting for one man. Just one. And thankfully, when he came around, it was a match made in heaven. He's old school like me. My husband is old school like me. So I'm not one of those girls that'll be like, and the reason is because I've been married before. I have tried all these things. I have dated a lot of people. I sat down one day and thought about it. Okay, all this old school dating or marriage, all this new school marriage, and all of these things, which one pay pass? Because myself, I don't suffer, I don't cry well. So which one? I realize that most of the principles of the old, those are the things, those are the marriages that you still see that last longer. The principles of old. And I told myself, this is who I am by anyways. I look very funky. I look like, hey, what's up? What's popping? I am not like that inside. Outside, I'm like, hey, what's up? Let's do this. That's not who I am. I am a very grounded woman. Very grounded. I don't do all this modern day, whatever. And so because this is who I am, I wanted somebody that would complement that. And I made sure I waited for the person. I tell people here, if you want to start your life over, you want to cut out all these unhealthy relationships, number one way is to be alone for a while. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of women can't do that. Lara? No. No. That's what I did. 3 years. I was alone. And somebody asked me, okay, so Coach Lara, be honest. I know you are. I know. She said, I know you are an honest person. So those 3 years that you were alone, but you were having sex with other people, I was like, no, because I'm not somebody who also does casual sex. Another problem. I'm not like that. So if you don't have sex for 3 years, you will die. Oh God. Which is why a lot of people lack self-control. This is the reason why people cheat. Because you cannot stay without sex for 6 months. For 1 year, you will die. This is the reason why you cheat. You lack self-control. And then you are also dating or attracted to people that are like you. Ha! Thank you, Renita. Oh, Renee. Oh my God. Loretta. Thank you. You know, you have... A lot of people are like this. They cannot be celibate. They cannot stay alone. It must be... Something is wrong with you. If this is who you are, come for therapy and stay single for a while. And stop jumping on dates. I need to go out. I need to go out. I need to go out. You cannot stay in your house. Something is wrong. Number one thing is that you have a wrong mindset. Warped mindset about dating, about relationships, about marriage. You know, the things you learned, the things you know, the belief systems that you have about relationships and marriage, they are wrong. And that's why they are giving you this current result that you have now. A man must be, if a man, all those things that they put on Insta blog, if a man does not have 10 million naira, he should not come near me. Says who? You should be more worried that, because if he has 30 million naira today, 40 million naira today, if he loses it, will he be able to recreate it? That's what you should be more concerned about. It's not the physical cash. Would he be, if he loses all he has today, what is he going to do? Can he recreate the money? That's what you should look for. That's what you should look for. But you're looking at the shiny things. Why won't they break your heart? You're looking at, his Lambo. You know, me, I'm driving. Coach Lara, no. Let's be, somebody told me, no, let's be straight. I'm driving a Range LR4. You know, are you saying I should not marry somebody or date somebody that's driving lower than me? You are vain. You are shallow. You are a shallow person, which is why you keep dating shallow people. That is why they keep breaking your heart. Your mind is so small. You're so narrow-minded. What's in a car? You are operating from a poverty mind, a poverty mindset, yes, and a scarcity mindset. If number one thing on your table is money, something is wrong. Change your mindset. Attend the school of the mind. These are the things I'm going to be teaching you. Hey, sweetie, you know, change your mindset. Go and ask people that have been married for 10 years, for 20 years, for 30 years, and they are doing well. Their stories always look funny. And when you are listening, you'll be like, God forbid, God forbid, me, okay. No, I'm not following any man so far, God forbid. Okay. Continue. You want, pick men that all they like the shiny life. They like the, my guy, we're always eating out, we're always traveling, always vacating, always going on vacations and stuff. It spoils me. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But does he have good values? Does he have good morals? If his money finishes today, are you sure he's not going to resort into Yahoo or ritual or something illegal just to keep that lifestyle? But you don't care. What's my business? All you want is money. Lara, I don't suffer for my life. I need money. Then you are now crying. Because all these things have consequences. All these things have consequences. All these things. You're more concerned about her shape. She has to be curvy, like BBL curvy. She has to be wearing Lara, I like premium girls. She has to be wearing bow straight wig. Her makeup has to be on point. She has to like premium things. Okay. That's not a problem. But what if you get broke tomorrow? Are you sure she's not going to leave you? I know some men, two of them, that they always tell me, when they call me, I know that something has happened. They have gone through another relationship breakup. Because they're looking for women that have the shape of Nicki Minaj, but the heart of Chioma Jesus. How? How many of them exist? How many of people like that exist? You are looking for, Lara, I'm 40, I'm 43, I'm 45. So what does that tell you? It means that I have built with men in the past. Right now, I need a man that has built, himself, and, we're just building our empire together. I don't want stress. Most times, those type of marriages does not last 6 months. These are the questions I asked myself when I wanted to marry again. I have seen that. I have also said these things in the past too. I remember telling one of my friends before that, man, when I want to marry again, I am now older, I'm almost 40, So the man that I'll marry is going to be maybe at least 5 years older than me, 45 years old, 50 years old. What does he use his youth to do? If he does not have his ducks in a row by then, let him go away. That is not true. Life is not always that straight. Life is not always a straight line. Life is not always a straight line. Most marriages, I have heard a lot of couples, I have interviewed some in the past. Most marriages today that are doing 20 years, 30 years, excuse me, and they still love each other, they are doing well. They built each other. You have to build. If you are not ready to build, you are not going anywhere. You will keep dating and breaking up, marrying and breaking up, dating. Even after you have lived one marriage, you still have to go and build again. Then, if not, you are not ready. Most people don't know this part. Yes, you are an accomplished woman. You are an alpha female. You are a leader. You have, your investment portfolio is so much. It's so high. Is this your staff strength? You already have 25 staff under you. You do this, you do that. So, any man that is coming now must come correct. Then you go and meet governor's son, Abi, or all this, and then you are now shocked that he's on cocaine. He's taking kucharai. I didn't know he's taking drugs. You're not ready. Do you want a business partner or you want a marriage partner? I have had to come, you don't know, guys. You don't know all the questions I'm about to ask myself, all the realizations I have to make by myself, with myself, because I realized that the shiny guys, the guys who will take you on vacations, from just, you understand, trips and all of that, they just want fun. They want fun. They don't want, especially someone that has been married before. Most men that have been married before, they don't want to be tied down again. They've lived with a woman for 10 years, for 15 years. So I don't want to be tied down. I want to have fun, And so you two, you seem like, you are, let's have fun together. Meanwhile, that's not what you are looking for. You are looking for marriage, but you are going with the flow, because one day you are praying that he would be serious. You are wasting your time. I saw all this type of men a lot in the past. Let's go and do this one. Let's go and do that one. Let's travel now. Let's go to this country. Let's go. I know that this one, all he wants is fun. He's a fun guy. He's not a serious man. He has been married for 12 years, 13 years. He has children. He's still dealing from the pain of his ex-wife. So, is that one you want to tie down? You will be with him 5 years. He's not going to do anything. You will just be having fun. He will be giving you money. And he will have other girls too. He would even start asking you for threesome, for orgy, because all the things he couldn't do in his first marriage, he wants to do them now. And you are with him because why? He has money. 2, he trips you, he relates on your level. He matches your energy when it comes to class. That's why a lot of women are suffering. Women in their 30s, women in their mid-30s, late 30s, early 40s, mid-40s. People are suffering. I deal with women all the time, so I hear all these stories. Suffering. Oh, or I've heard another one. He's so good, Coach Lara. This guy, they give me correct orgasm. Oh! I have heard this one too. Coach Lara. I know it's painful. Oh, he's hurting me. He's breaking up with me. He's cheating on me. But Coach Lara, this guy is good sexually. He makes me feel alive. Okay. Continue. That can only last you for a while. When you are 50, you're 55, you're 60, you can't continue with, that would no longer be, you would want sex. It's not that you won't like sex, but you want more. You want more. So now you're having marital issues today because you chose wrongly. Because you didn't check all the values. You just saw somebody that was ready. Somebody told me, Coach Lara, to be honest, I was not in love with my ex-husband. I was just ready to get married, and he was a man available. He said he wants to marry me. I just went with the flow. Your choice, if you can get the choice right, 50% of your problem is solved. I tell people that's where it starts from. How you are choosing. If you can get one choice, the choice right, if you choose a good person, 50% of your problem is solved. You will have other issues, of course, but it will not be value issues. It won't be basic issues. It won't be fundamental issues, foundational issues. But you like enjoyment. My sisters, see, there's nobody that doesn't like enjoyment. Before I married my husband, I thought about it a lot. My husband is a very serious man. Very serious, very focused. He's focused on what are we doing with our lives, the heavenly race, businesses, let's build business, let's do stuff together, let's, he's also very health conscious. Let's, build our health. But he's not a fun person. And me, I liked fun. I thought about it. And I saw other men that were fun. But these people don't have deep values. This one, he's ready to carry me to all the countries of this, as many countries as possible. But it doesn't have deep moral values. I cannot choose this man for my own children. For my already born children and the unborn ones. I can't. This one will not make a good father. This one is not grounded. He's not spiritually grounded either. He's not rooted. He will just, I will be happy. I will be laughing every day. I will be dancing. I will be, shaking my bum on a yacht. I will be, buying different hairs. Who doesn't like all of those things? My dear, nobody likes suffering. I had to do opportunity costs. Scale of preference. Because you marry for your future, not for now. You marry for when you are 70, when you are 80. Is this somebody that, you cannot even trace? Somebody told me that from their wedding night, I think, her husband, was it wedding night or maybe that week that they got married, and that he went out with the boys and didn't come back for one night until the next day, like the week of their wedding. I'm like, so now it's been years and they're still having the same issues. They're going to have it because you saw who he was back then. He's a hang out with the boys kind of man. Let's go and do this every time. Let's go drink. Let's go do this all the time. What do you think will happen? She will change. She will change here. Tell me, what will you do? He's going to marry you. He likes you presently. Yes. He'll marry you. You'll be home. You'll be pregnant. You'll have children. But he has to be outside. He has to be outside. So he will be going out. Then you will not come on social media and be saying all men cheat. He's your own man, no, auntie. He's your man. It's not all men. All men cheat. Men has come. Men are not to be trusted. Men will stay in your white. He's your own man. Or the type of man that you are choosing. Type of men that you are choosing. So, if you want to start again, first of all, you need to start with your mindset. Who taught you about relationships? All the things you know about relationships and marriage, they are nonsense. That's why you've been following nonsense people. And then your relationship they are all nonsense in nature. First of all, you have to unlearn all of those nonsense things. You have to. You have to unlearn all of those relationship issues. All of those, as a man, if a man says he will marry you, I can't do anything with him. There are good men, poised D. Thank you. Very good men. I know some good men. Good men. But because of the way you were raised, because of the way you think, you understand, because of the things you know about relationship, you're always after, so I'll be dating mine. They carry me go club every Friday. Okay. Continue. I go to date mine. They give me money every week, every month. They send me money. Which kind of relationship is that? I beg you. Let me stay alone. Okay. Women forget, and men too. You get older. There are times that you'll be sick. Oh God, I read a story about a man and a woman. There are times that you'll be sick. You need to marry a man that will take care of you when you are sick. I read the story of a woman who said she had cancer. Her husband was this jaye man. They were always going out, traveling, doing stuff and all of that together. And, she found out that she had cancer. It was so bad. The chemotherapy was so terrifying. She was throwing up. She was pooing. That her husband couldn't stand her. Oh God, it was so heartbreaking. She said he brought plenty maids for her. He would not stay at home. He couldn't touch her. That's the kind of man you want to go and marry. That one kills faster than the real, cancer or illness. That the man will look from the door. After a while, when she was begging him, he told her, he had to tell her mom to come and stay with her. The woman said, my mom was the one that stayed, that carried my poo, that carried my pee, that cleaned me up when I was throwing up, when I was doing this, when I was doing that, and then she got well. Thankfully, he thought she was going to die. She was even the one that had more money. She was the one that set him up, all of those things. So he had already thought that she was going to, that's what she said, that he thought she was going to die. But thankfully, she got well. She now wrote somebody and said, I'm going to divorce him. He will be so injured. Because after she's now well, he's now trying to be closer, to her. I love you, baby. I'm so happy we are past that. Are you joking? You and so all those your terrible relationship beliefs, if he has a girlfriend, no man is single, he must have a girlfriend. If he has a girlfriend and he can date you, he's showing you that he's not faithful. He's not a faithful man. What stops him from going to end this without girlfriend? Coming, making sure everything is okay. Very okay. And then comes back. What stops him? But you go and join the bandwagon. Why? Because it's fine. It's cute and it's showing interest in me. Because you lack attention. You need validation. So when a man shows you small attention, you lose your head. You are going to have relationship problems. Which is why you have to deal with your own issues. Maybe your own issue is that you have low self-esteem. You don't even think you are all that. So when a man shows up, you are so thankful. You are so grateful. You do anything. You bend over just to be with him. That person will take advantage of you. It's a human nature. We humans have the tendency of taking advantage. When they see that, this person worships me, this person has no sense of her own, this person sees me as her hero, there's that tendency to take your, advantage. So you should be with men or women that you have chosen, not because if they leave you, you will die. Nobody should leave you and you will die. No. If you are in that type of relationship, something is wrong. So that's what I see when people tell me, okay, so he was now there, so he was dating that other girl, so the other girl now entered my DM, and in my head I'm like, oh my god, this is the problem, is the root, is your own mindset about relationships. You are so lonely, you are so alone. Any man that comes, as long as he's a man and he's telling you, I love you, I like you, you are the sugar in my tea, you will just follow, because you don't want to be alone, because you are 35. It's better to be alone. It is better than being in a relationship that makes you suffer. See, you will age faster. You will wish death will come. Just before I came on this live video, I just saw the video of one woman. I've been reading her story. It's a popular story that one blog carried. Her husband married her, and 2 months after marriage, a successful, a big marriage. You understand, all those high society weddings. The man left her, and the man is now even granting interviews to people that she wasn't the first person I loved, though I was dating her friend before, and I told her I would go back to her friend. I just, when I heard this, I'm like, what's this nonsense? When I saw, there's a video I saw now before I came on this live. She wanted to jump into third mainland. They had to go and rescue her. She parked on third mainland. She wanted to jump. If somebody had told her that, madam, don't date this guy, don't marry this guy. You are a terrible person. You are wicked. You are wicked. You want to disturb my glory. Stay single for a while. Work on yourself. Heal your traumas, because your trauma is the reason why you keep choosing this type of men. This was my story. I had 14 heartbreaks. Why? Because I felt something was missing in my life. I had low self-esteem. So any man that came and said, oh, Lara, I love you, I don't follow. He will manhandle me, he will mistreat me. I will still be there doing mumu and being loyal. It was terrible. I did so many nonsense things back then, until I was able to heal my trauma, until I was able to work on myself, and my life changed. The type of men I started attracting changed. I started, for the first time, quality men, good men who had good values. Before, I would be like, well, he said he will marry me, or he said he loves me, so I won't check for values. Our values are aligning. There was this guy, then I would go and I'll go to his house Friday. He worked in a bank. I was working in a newspaper, a media house back then, and we will go to work, but Fridays I'll go to his house. We will have sex, or different styles. We can do like 6 styles before morning. Even if I was sore, I would not be able to complain, because I wanted to please him. I would do crazy things that I naturally wouldn't do. That's the problem. If this is you, if something is wrong with you, stop that. I will do all sorts. And then Saturday morning, when I am supposed to be sleeping and tired, his friends would have come, about 5, 6 of them. Our wife, we are hungry. I'll go to the kitchen again, start cooking, start cleaning. Hell, I have suffered. I realized at the point, this is not normal. This is not normal. Why? My problem then was because I had a child, so I felt I was an after one. Which man want to marry an after one? So anybody that just did as if they liked me, I would just follow them and be doing nonsense. Whatever they said, because I saw myself as a disadvantaged person. You are not. If you are listening to me here, you are not disadvantaged. Look at me now. My life now is a lot better than then. Then I had only one child. Now I had 2 kids for 2 men. And with this, all my dirty stories that I used to share. And today I'm married again. So if I can do it, you can do it too. You just have to be willing. You just have to be willing. You just have to be ready and willing to go into therapy to rearrange your life. Because the first set, I used to tell people, the first half of your life, maybe you are 38 now, maybe you are 29, the first half is not good. Start again. That's what I did. I changed my friends. I changed my life. I changed, a lot of things about me. In fact, there was a point I cut my hair. Because I felt like I wanted to start my life again. I did skin, gorimapa. Because I wanted to start again. Because I realized that the first half of my life was nonsense. I wanted this second half to be, worth it. That's why I stayed alone, went into therapy, did a lot of personal development courses. A lot. Because I knew what was fighting with me. I invested in myself, paid money. I used to, if you've been following me, I share this thing all the time. I paid millions of naira. That you can see me here today, that I'm like this. I can talk like this. I have all this self-confidence, self-worth. Millions of naira. For therapy and other personal development courses. Because I was tired. So a lot of you are not tired yet. This terrible lifestyle that you have, this terrible relationship, unhealthy relationship patterns that you have, you're not yet tired. So you are rolling inside it. You think that, and then you are following people, and then you are reading Insta blog, you are reading Gistlover, you are reading all these blogs that are telling you that, whoa, it's not soft anywhere. Everybody is in it. People are getting heartbreak every day. And so you are rolling with the mud every day. You are not doing anything different. So you are going to be moving with the crowd. Your life will turn out like their lives. Except you choose to be different. Except you choose to be different. Which is what I did. I got tired. I'm like, Claude, I want to say we won't marry. Maybe person can't die. No. There's got to be better. It's got to be better. There has to be something more. There has to be more. And then when I focused on myself, the mistakes a lot of you make is that you're focusing on the people you want. You're not focusing on yourself. When you focus on yourself, when you build yourself, when you heal yourself, when you feed yourself subconsciously, change yourself, the type of person that will match that energy will come. I'm telling you. The problem, you are busy chasing men. In fact, in this our generation now, women they chase men now. Women are the one chasing men now. So you are chasing him. This is what he's not giving you time. He's just doing like this. He will talk to you small today. He will go and talk to the person he really loves. You are just his by the side. You are the available one. When that one is giving him, what do you call it now? The shoulder, he'll come and meet you because you are so easy to reach. You are there. Take that focus off that man. Leave him alone. Focus on yourself. Come and start your own life afresh. Build your own life. And one of the ways you can do is by signing up for the School of the Mind. It's starting in September 4th. September 4th to October 22nd. Your life is going to change. I promise you. I promise you. Your life is going to change. If you want it. Your life is going to change. But all this your false beliefs. All this your, waiting they there. Nobody they sing Gujari. will follow anybody. He get money. He's a man. He speaks English. What else do you want? I beg you, follow. Your mindset. That's where the problem comes from. You have a warped mindset about relationship and marriage. Because your mom, that's how your mom's marriage was. That's how your friends, your family members, this is how they do marriage. You don't, they would even tell you, you don't date one person at a time. What's that? What if one person fuck up? So you need to have two people. You're already starting your marriage or relationship on lies. You have a warped mindset. And the people you are dating too, those ones too, they will have somebody else by the side. The madness continues. So, this is why a lot of people are having relationships and marital problems. You're choosing your mindset, your values. They are nonsense. Your values are nonsense. Like, I'll be hearing some things that some people will be saying. It's Lara, yeah, he does. Yeah, I know he always he smokes. He's on this thing before, but that's not even a deal breaker. Or somebody will even tell me that, yeah, he cheats once in a while, but that's not a problem. I'm not even bothered about that. What I'm bothered about, and I'll be looking, really? That's not the problem. You're not bothered about that one. So what I'm bothered about is the way he talks to me. Okay, meaning that your marriage is now open, Abby. It's your mindset. That's where the problem is. Your relationships or marriage will turn out to be the way your mindset is. That's what will happen. You cannot have a relationship that is higher than the current mindset you have. No. Or your marriage is going to be at the level of your mindset. So if you're not ready to change your mindset, you're going to keep crying. You're going to keep hurting. You're going to keep suffering. Who wants that? So does anybody have a question? Before I go, does anybody have a question? Ask me any question. Relationship, marriage, therapy, life, trauma. If you have a question, please ask me before I log out of this live video. Please sign up. Sign up for the School of the Mind or the Healing School. The Healing School is foundational therapy. If you want to start therapy with me, I suggest that you start with the Healing School. That's the foundational therapy. That's where your traumas are healed. That's where we go back to your childhood, where everything comes back from, why you like this, where, that's, then the School of Identity. But, and you can do the group classes or the one-on-one. You can do one-on-one with me. There's one-on-one, there's group class. But the School of the Mind that I'm advertising or promoting now is the group class. You can join as and we meet every Sunday, 7 p.m. West African time. That's the group class. But if you also want one-on-one, it's very, very, I'm available. Just send a DM. Renat Loretta says, does she matter? Or does it matter when a lady is remarrying as a single mom? What matters? I remarried as a single mom, Loretta. I remarried as or do you want to rephrase that question? I remarried as a single mom of two. I have two kids. And I just got remarried this year. April 9th this year. So my marriage is about 4.5 months old now. So I don't know what you mean. Like, does what matter? There are people that would marry single moms. There are some men, they will say they can never marry women with kids. You have to respect that. Please, don't force people to do what they don't want to do. Everybody has the right of choice. There are some men I've dated in the past that, one of man told me, man, I like you, but I don't want to marry or somebody that has kids. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are some men that it's not a problem to them, you know. But you as a single mom, you have to start seeing yourself as a second-class citizens. You have to start lowering your standards because you're a single mom. That's what I see that a lot of people have now, or a lot of people do. Because, I'm a single mom, I already have baggage, so, man, you will cheat, let me just overlook that one. Let him even, marry me first. It's not easy. Somebody that married a single woman, a single mom, and then you go and tolerate, you lower your standards, you go and marry somebody that will be hurting you, beating you, abusing you, because Loretta, does that answer your question, or you want to rephrase it? No, I'm not getting it. Please let me know. Any other question? You got any question, ladies and gentlemen? I think I have 5 minutes to burn. Ask me any questions about relationships, marriage, therapy, life, and I'll answer you. Quick one. Ask me a question, and I'm here to answer you. So, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm waiting for you, sign up for the School of the Mind. It's a 7-week class starting from September 4th. That is in 3 weeks' time. Okay, Loretta says, please, coach, does age matter when remarrying as a single mom? What do you mean by age? Like the age of the woman that is marrying? Because I got married at 39. Yeah, I'm going to be 40 in 4 months. In 4 months, in 2.5 months. So I got married at almost 40. I have known people who have gotten married at 45. I've known people who have gotten married at 50. Age does not matter. You just have to have your mindset together. Good mindset. See yourself. If you see yourself, the way you see yourself, that's how people will see you. I have clients that are in their 50s. They've been married before. They are dating. They want to remarry. 50s. They have stopped having kids. Their children are grown. But they are dating. About 3 of them. They are in relationships. They want to remarry. I have people in their late 30s. I have people in their early 30s. I have people in their 40s. So age does not matter. Age does not matter. You just have to be sure that you see yourself as a big deal. That's the most important thing. The way you see yourself is how people will see you. And you're not just saying it with mouth. You're not doing it with pride. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. You are the prize, but there's no prize inside you. You have a terrible mindset. How are you the prize? You are the prize, but you have low self-esteem. How are you the prize? You are the prize, but you have a stinky attitude. How are you the prize? You are the prize, but you cannot, defer to a man. How are you the prize? How? So send me a DM, sign up for the Healing School or the School of Identity or the School of the Mind, any of those 3 schools, and change your life for good. All right? Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Catch you some other time. Bye for now.